In 2020, Forte Charity for Inspiration, founded by Dr. Afiniki Akanet, a GP in Coventry, was chosen for a City of Culture Changemakers Award. The original plan was for Afiniki Akanet and Zainab Hosseini to visit Lagos, Nigeria, but this was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The plan changed in 2021 due to security concerns in Nigeria, but 40 charity partners, Hervé and Cindy Deza, who are based in Ivory Coast, were able to kindly organize seminars in West Africa still, so that a team of 340 charity trustees could visit Abidjan, Ivory Coast, in April 2022 instead. Forte Charity for Inspiration works to inspire young people to make the best of their opportunities for a brighter future. Forte Charity raises funds to give tuition fee grants to African students based on need and merit, offering motivational seminars and financial support to schools and orphanages in Africa. Forte trustees and volunteers are currently based in England, Nigeria, and Ivory Coast, where most of the projects and fundraising activities happen. Dr. Zainab Hosseini, Mrs. Grace Akanet, and Dr. Afiniki Akanet set off for Abidjan with plans to connect with Ivorian youth through motivational talks and workshops. Mr. Hervé Deza and Mrs. Cindy Deza from Forte's sister charity, Hello, in Ivory Coast, facilitated the workshops planned for day one, using videos from Dr. Afiniki Akanet because there was a delay with the connecting flight in Paris, which meant that the team from Coventry could not arrive in time. They did an excellent job, and the children from both schools visited felt inspired by the talks.
I will reintroduce myself. My name is Olusegun Kame, and I'm taking the floor on behalf of all the students who have participated in this training session. My first word is to thank the members of Forte Charity for Inspiration, and mainly Mrs. Afiniki Akanet, to give us the opportunity to learn many things concerning personal life that is very inspiring. Actually, we have received the training as a key for our success, and we think it's the most beautiful present we can receive from a person whose heart is full of love for African children we have. Thanks again, and God bless the member of Forte Charity for Inspiration. Thank you.
The Coventry delegates eventually arrived in time for the next day's activities at an orphanage in Benjaville and a church in Cocody, Abidjan. It was encouraging to meet boys who were beneficiaries of the educational grants from Forte Charity and Hello at a boys' orphanage in Benjaville called Orphelinat des Garçons de Benjaville. The grants have made it possible for more boys at the orphanage to access higher education. Forte Charity volunteers and trustees stayed to have lunch with the boys after the seminar and hear more about the children's aspirations for the future, which included careers in football, boxing, and basketball. They love football and know most of the major English football clubs. They also got to hear about Coventry City Football Club. The best performing students at the orphanage were given awards and prizes to encourage them with their academic work. Like Coventry children, it was good to see them flourishing in the peace and freedom we enjoy to live, laugh, and grow. After a careers event, it was interesting to hear that some of the boys wanted to become doctors, bankers, and computer professionals. The last event of this short visit was at the Jubilee Methodist Church in Cocody, Abidjan. The young people engaged well in a seminar about excellence, led by Dr. Afiniki Akanet and Mr. Hervé Deza, who kindly gave the French translations. There were very talented musicians and artistes in the group. The choir sang and danced so beautifully, and a young man recited a poem which he wrote in French and English for Coventry and Abidjan youth. Another talented young artist completed a painting in the 2 hours that the seminar was held. There was a presentation at the end of the seminar of a symbolic painting of peace for Coventry youth from Abidjan youth, which was received with thanks by Dr. Afiniki Akanet and the Forte Charity team.
So that student will try to explain what they try to convey, the message they try to convey through this.
We want to give this present for you as a symbol of your visit to our country. So thank you for taking your time to come here to have a conference with the youth of my country. So as a symbol, as a remember of your visit here, we decide to give you this canvas and keep care of this masterpiece. It is the symbol of the peace and the symbol of the experience of the incident of God. That's why we did it a Bible with the flag of England and our country too. And the symbol of a peace, and the tree, the orange tree, the symbol of a peace in our world, because our world need mostly the peace. So take care of this case. Me and my friend, we made it for you, and to give it to you and take care of when you go in your country. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The people of Abidjan were welcoming and hospitable in spite of the language barrier in some places. Their artwork and entrepreneurship was impressive. Even in a global pandemic, many people were hopeful and cheerful. Forte Charity is honored to have represented Coventry in Ivory Coast and are proud to be showcasing the positive contribution of Coventry's international community, both within Coventry and around the world. There was little time left for sightseeing and relaxation after the planned activities, but it was great to come back to Coventry in time for Easter with a positive message and an artwork contribution to the Coventry City of Culture celebrations in May 2022.